Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about one of the most fascinating and unusual exotic pets in the world, the green iguana. These incredible reptiles are known for their prehistoric appearance, long tails, sharp claws, and calm personalities. Many people see baby iguanas in pet stores and immediately fall in love with them because they look small, colorful, and easy to care for. But what most people do not realize is that iguanas grow very large and require a lot of attention, space, patience, and proper care. Before getting an iguana, it is important to understand exactly what kind of animal it is and what responsibilities come with owning one. Iguanas are native to tropical regions of Central and South America, where they spend most of their lives in trees near rivers and forests. They love warm temperatures, high humidity, and natural sunlight. In captivity, owners must recreate these conditions as closely as possible to keep the animal healthy and comfortable. A baby iguana may only be a few inches long, but over time it can grow to more than 6 feet in length, including the tail. They can also live for 15 to 20 years if properly cared for, which means owning one is a very long commitment. Iguanas are not pets that can be ignored or left alone for long periods without proper attention. One of the most important parts of caring for an iguana is setting up the right habitat. Many beginners make the mistake of keeping them in small tanks for too long. Adult iguanas need very large enclosures with enough room to climb, stretch, and move around comfortably. Since iguanas naturally live in trees, height is extremely important. Their enclosure should include strong branches, platforms, hiding spots, and clean water. Temperature is also critical because iguanas are cold-blooded reptiles. They rely on external heat to control their body temperature. The basking area inside the enclosure should stay very warm, while another side remains slightly cooler, so the iguana can regulate its body heat naturally. Without proper temperatures, iguanas can become sick, weak, or stop eating. Humidity is equally important because dry environments can cause shedding problems and respiratory issues. Many owners spray water inside the enclosure daily or use humidifiers to maintain healthy humidity levels. Lighting is another major factor that many new owners underestimate. Iguanas need special UVB lighting to process calcium properly and keep their bones strong. Without UVB light, they can develop serious diseases that weaken their bones and cause permanent damage. Even if the bulb still shines, UVB lights lose effectiveness over time and must be replaced regularly. Natural sunlight is also extremely beneficial whenever it can be provided safely. Diet is one of the most misunderstood aspects of iguana care. Many people believe iguanas eat insects or meat, but adult iguanas are primarily herbivores. Their diet should mainly consist of dark leafy greens and fresh vegetables. Foods like collard greens, mustard greens, squash, green beans, and shredded carrots are excellent choices. Fruits such as mango, strawberries, and papaya can be offered occasionally as treats, but too much fruit is unhealthy because of the sugar content. Processed human food, salty snacks, dairy products, and excessive animal protein should never be fed to an iguana because they can seriously harm its health. Clean, fresh water should always be available, and many iguanas also enjoy soaking in shallow, warm baths. Bathing helps with hydration, shedding, and relaxation. Speaking of shedding, iguanas regularly shed their skin as they grow. Younger iguanas shed more often because they grow faster. Owners should never pull the skin off forcefully. Proper humidity and gentle misting usually help the old skin come off naturally. Handling an iguana also requires patience and consistency. When first brought home, iguanas are often nervous and defensive because they see humans as potential threats. Owners should move slowly, avoid sudden movements, and give the animal time to build trust. Some iguanas may whip their tails, scratch, or even bite when frightened, but this behavior usually improves over time with calm and gentle interaction. Every iguana has its own personality. Some become very relaxed and enjoy sitting near their owners, while others remain more independent. Healthcare is another important responsibility. Signs of illness may include loss of appetite, weakness, swollen limbs, breathing problems, or unusual behavior. Iguanas should ideally be checked by veterinarians who specialize in reptiles or exotic animals. Unfortunately, many iguanas are abandoned every year because owners were not prepared for the amount of care these reptiles require. They are not simple beginner pets and should never be bought impulsively. However, for people who truly understand their needs and are willing to commit to caring for them properly, iguanas can become incredibly rewarding companions. They are intelligent, beautiful, and unique animals that can form strong bonds with their owners over many years. Owning an iguana is not just about having an exotic pet. It is about creating a safe and healthy environment for a living creature that depends entirely on its owner for survival and well-being. If cared for correctly, an iguana can live a long, healthy life and become one of the most fascinating pets anyone could ever own.